A very good afternoon, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we continue to take a look on what is happening. Reports are that some MPs have reportedly received stands as the incumbent continues to bribe. Ango Gerald says, yesterday, we said this period after adjournment, moves will be made. This video is reportedly of vehicles of MPs from both parties, ZANU-PF and Triple C, at Malberine District Office, who have gone there to receive pieces of land, 70 of them. So far, the information has it that 70 MPs, they have gone to receive some stands. This is what is happening. So they will try whatever which they can to make sure that they bribe the MPs, and this is what is happening. Zimbabwe, the political leadership from ZANU-PF led by Emerson, they are running scared, and they are doing everything they can to stop this. But when we are looking at the number, 70 MPs, they've gone, it means MNANGAGWA anavan. Because remember, we have 210 elected MPs plus 60 proportional representative for the youth, and another. Is it 60? I'm not so sure about the number for the youth. I think it's 60 for women, and then a certain number. I think it's 10%, if I'm not mistaken, for the youth. So what it means is that is the number which is there. So 70 out of that number, it means 2/3 didn't go to receive these stands, and either way this can happen. Either way, this can go to either side. But given that we are still in the first 10 days of April, and we have another 20 days to go, plus other days of May, it's very difficult to actually know what is going to happen, because a lot is going to happen. Remember, these MPs, they were promised something like 120,000, and also safe passage to 2030. But they are afraid that if moves are made specifically by the military, then it will be a problem to them. So if you can see right there on the screen, these are the vehicles for the MPs. They've gone to collect stands for themselves and everyone else. So the biggest concern at this point in time is that the land which they are going to be given, it's not preserved for human habitation. It's land which is meant for recreation and other purposes. That is the land which they are now parceling out to the MPs. So they are doing everything to protect themselves. The chinichi chakaoma ichi, because vari kuedza nepanogona napo kuti asabuda. But let me tell you, these are last kicks of a dying horse. Change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. It doesn't matter what they do or how they try to outmaneuver each other. Anoenda chet. This time, Arkurwa pass. And Isisu, we continue to push kusvika shanduko yauya. So let us make a point right here as Zimbabweans. At this point in time, everyone should be ready, should be preparing. Kuti musunonzi nyika yanaka uchaenda papi. That is what we must be more worried about. Be worried about where you are going to open a business. What kind of business are you going to open? Are you going to be doing farming? Where are you going to be doing farming? Those are the things which we need to think about. So, because we are not so far from a better Zimbabwe, we are very, very, very close. And I want to tell you this. Munhu akarongeka ndiye anotanga zvinhu zvake kufamba. We are going to have a corrupt-free nation. When we talk about a corrupt-free nation, we are talking about a Zimbabwe where the current corruption which is happening can be reduced by 85%. It's possible. It just needs a willing leadership. And also, it needs you and me to say no to corruption, to shun corruption, and to stop corruption. So we have a lot of responsibility as citizens, as Zimbabweans, going forward. So who is coming as the next leader? We do not know. But Isisu, we are fighting for President Chamisa to take over and for President Chamisa to be the next leader of Zimbabwe. But God knows best. So as Zimbabweans at this point in time, those who can pray, let us continue to pray. Those who can intercede, make sure that you continue to intercede. We need people who are going to be heard by God. It's no longer an issue of everyone praying. It's now an issue of those who can communicate with God. Those with grace, they need to make sure that they help us in this season. So we will continue to watch and see. Remember, President MNANGAGWA is in Uganda and Kembo Mwad is in charge. While Kembo is in charge, this is what is happening. And as Gananda, as Kurara, as Kuzorora, trying by all means possible to pay out some monies. So yesterday, there was a press conference also of Saibet Msengezi, who was then arrested after some people who pretended to be deaf went there and interrupted the press conference. We do not have much information as of now, but the last which we heard is that he was arrested and we do not know the circumstances so far, what is going to happen next. That is a sign that this regime is in panic, and everybody who tries to hold a press conference is going to be arrested because they do not know kuti vanhu vari kuda kuzoti kudii. So the desperation alone, it tells a lot, it speaks a lot. And we have seen the children of the first family, they are very, very involved in scandals after scandals. And the recent one is Eddie Cross, who was forced to apologize to the first family for making unsubstantiated allegations. So that is what they say, but we all know that corruption is happening from the top. Time is coming for these people to run. Time is coming for Gananda to get arrested. But, as our people, they are no longer patient because they've stayed in this war zone for a very, very long time. So let us continue to be vigilant. Let us continue to be patient as we try by all means possible to have a better Zimbabwe. So these are the saddest things which are happening in Zimbabwe. Emerson Mnangagwa has reportedly gathered 70 MPs at Mawiboro, Moberin district office, where they are going to receive pieces of land. We are not so sure how many are going to join them, but so far, this is the information which is there. And 70, it's not a big number, it's not a huge number. And remember, MPs who are driven by money, they can change sides anytime from now. So everyone is watching Kutivana Comrade Geza, what is their next move? What are they going to do next? And no one knows their next move. So this is it. I love you all and thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Let us meet in other episodes.